truth is out now about Aila and how is Reiji gonna react to that fucking screaming at her. So this episode of Gundam Build Fighters 20, we see that pretty much half of the episode, which was a little bit because I was like, I really want this whole episode to be dedicated to Fellini and Aila. But it was like the first half of this episode, it was comedy, Nils Nielsen trying to find out, the secret of the particles and sort of building up the Aila and Fellini fight. Which is what I really liked is that Kira and Fellini, they were really hinted in this episode. Aila as well, it shows her, some stuff is going down and she's like having doubts about whether or not she's going to win this fight or not because, her next opponent is Seiya and Reiji and she does not want to fight them because, how powerful she is. She thinks, I'm way too powerful so I don't want to fight these and ruin these kids' dreams. And I can understand that, but she has to do it because of the whole sponsor thing, which, to be honest, the whole sponsor thing was like, so you spent billions upon billions on, dollars getting Aila, getting the whole team and all that, so you can get a cup for your grandchild. Ain't my money, so fuck it. And you see the fight finally goes on. We find out what Aila's pretty much been beating everyone with, and that is these, clear valve pipes that he's been using and releases these little tiny particles that are invisible that pretty much just blow up the machine. It seems like half what you see it really did not work because apparently this gene she's got inside of her apparently gives her some sort of power. I think it was called the M body or something. But it's just what the fuck? What was with that? And then you see her mech herself, which is actually her mech, the Quabelli. I think it's called Quabelli. Papillon. I know Papillon means butterfly in French, I believe. So it kind of reminds me of a butterfly-ish night thing with Gundam itself. But you see, they actually have to force her to go into a max M-body, and that actually makes her lose consciousness. And Fellini was going to go out like a boss. He was saying, I'm going to blow up this Gundam. But Kirara stopped him and saying, I want you to stay, and this is not the way you go. And he's like, oh, that's not how a freaking Italian dandy goes. So I was like, wait a minute, space dandy now going on right now? And he didn't do it, and he conceded. But since Aila was already at that stage, she just decided to, keep smashing the Gundam. And even Reiji had to get involved, and he was, using his beginning Gundam, and it got trashed. It absolutely got wrecked by Aila. And then it was revealed at the end of the episode that, Aila is in fact Aina, and instead of Reiji being, he was shocked, but he was actually more angry with her than actually such, which was a surprise since, Reiji, I thought he would have been really confused with all this, but it's no, Reiji really looks like he wants to fucking choke her right now. So, overall, solid episode. A little bit iffy with, the first 10 minutes being dedicated just to comedy. I really wanted to have more on, Fellini and Aila, but overall that was a good fight. I really enjoyed it. But next week is the Aila versus Reiji fight. I'm looking forward to see where this goes. But keep me up to date as whether or not this is going to be a 24 episode series or not. From the sounds of it, it's going to be, unless they're going to do more with Reiji and his world. So we never know. We never know with Gundams. They're normally about 50 episodes. But that's all from me. I want to thank you very much for watching. As always, remember, I'll see you guys